All right, for this final video, we're actually going to analyze formative B or summative B. We're going to analyze the B assessment. Now, surprise, surprise, it's very similar to how you would analyze the A assessment, whether it's formative or summative. Analyzing part B is very similar to analyzing part A. First stop, though, because none of it will work if you forget this step, is we are first going to drill down up here at the top into what it is we're looking at. So we're going to continue on with grade 5 here. This time we're going to look at the B assessment, though, our multiple choice assessment, and all of our data will appear. So here we go. We now have the Part B assessment data available to us at our fingertips. So first thing first, just like the A, we're going to take a look at the division table 2 summary. Division table 1, again, gives us that mean, median, standard deviation. You've already looked at this. However, right now, you're really looking at that item-to-item errors. So we're going to just take a look. I'm going to sort these again because my brain just really likes to sort the data to make it meaningful for me. So I do that again, just clicking here. I can either choose to have the green or the red first. It's up to you, but I'm going to look at the green first here. I can see right away that as a division, that for patterns and relations, outcome 3, there was one question, and look at that, 82.23 was our mean for that. So we did relatively well. I'm going to scroll down here just a wee bit, and I can see some trends happening. I can see that number outcome 3, 9, 10, and 8 were areas that were problematic. So what I would then do, again, this is identified with the legacy curriculum. I would go into my curricular document and I'd look at what was number outcome 3, number outcome 8, number outcome 9, and number outcome 10. All right. And those would be areas where I would go, hey, you know what? We're going to continue to work on these. These are areas for growth within this particular class, grade, school, or in this case, division. All right. And what we would then do, because we want to go deeper than that, that's a very superficial level of analysis. We want to go deeper because the goal is to target student instruction. So we would then go to that item analysis, and we can sort it. Again, we can sort it so red's at the top, we can sort it that green's at the top. That's totally up to you. What I can see is that question 5, 7, and 14, we were relatively successful. Good job. If I click on question 5, the difficulty of question 5, I can see that distribution here. I can see very clearly that 87% of our students selected A as the correct response, which it was. I can see that 8% selected B, 2% selected C, and then 0% selected D. 2 just didn't answer, 2% didn't answer, and 1% didn't answer. All right. So it was either identified as an M for missing or just didn't have an answer there. Now, I'm going to zone in now on one that's going to give us a little bit more data to look at. So let's say I went to this question. Question number 8, I would look in my test assessment in the booklet to have an idea, what does question number 8, what is it about, right? I'd look in the item analysis document. The item analysis document outlines what the learner outcome was that was associated with question number 8. It provides me with the look-fors and the questions to drill deeper into what students perhaps maybe did or did not understand. So question 8 is right here. I'm going to click on that, and I can see my response distribution right away. So one of the things that I see immediately is that the vast majority of the population, 47% of the population selected an incorrect answer, and that was D. 35% of the population got the correct answer of C. So what I really want to know is, what was it about D that was appealing? Like, why did they select D? So again, I could right click on it. Oops. I can right click on it there, and you will be given the 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 uh, the window, if you will, to drill through. If you drill through with this, what it will do is it will give you the names of the students that selected D. So right away, you know which students made that error. So you can then go back into that item analysis and start looking at those questions that are going to guide perhaps where that misconception was. So, what you would then do is bring those students together into some small group work, and you would work on some lessons, some time working with those students to eliminate that error or that misconception. So, you may have to, take a couple steps back in order to move forward and ensure that they would be successful and truly have an understanding of that particular outcome. Okay, so that's how you would analyze part B, if you will, of the MAST. Super easy, looks a lot like part A. The only difference is your possible responses are going to be far more limited than they were with the numerical response.